Vanessa Cross has completely turned her life around on 1000 lb Best Friends. When she first started on her weight loss journey, she doubted the process and wasn't fully ready to commit to the drastic changes she would have to make to see results. Now the reality star has pushed herself farther than she ever thought possible and is surpassing her best friend, Meghan Crumpler. Vanessa and Meghan started their weight loss journeys side by side on 1000 lb Best Friends, fully intending to cross the finish line together. They have both been a great source of motivation for one another as they have struggled with their weight for years and the effects of poor diet and exercise habits. Even though Vanessa was reluctant to change her ways, Meghan convinced her to put her best foot forward, and she has taken that advice to heart. Vanessa has undergone an incredible weight loss transformation, while Meghan seems to have hit a plateau in her weight loss efforts. 10 Vanessa doesn't make excuses. When Vanessa was faced with the challenge of losing weight, it looked like a mountain that was too steep to climb. She weighed 448 pounds, was addicted to food, and grieving the loss of her husband while raising her sons. While all those excuses and more would have been enough to stop her in her tracks, Vanessa didn't let her circumstances define her, and she forged ahead despite it all. On the other hand, Meghan's confidence has started to waver as she has lost momentum on her journey toward a healthier lifestyle, and she has tried to justify the reasons why she isn't seeing as much success on 1000 lb Best Friends. 9 Vanessa understood she needed to change. Vanessa had a turning point in her life where she knew she needed to change, and she couldn't keep living life overweight, tired, and hopeless. Her opportunity on 1000 lb Best Friends became her motivation to put her health first and truly start making an effort to improve her habits and start setting goals for herself. Vanessa's newfound ambition was a driving factor in her ability to keep going even when things became difficult and seemed nearly impossible. Although Meghan has lost a considerable amount of weight, she doesn't have the same drive to keep going, and the life changes she has made thus far seem to be enough for her. 8 Vanessa changed her lifestyle. Vanessa knew that to see results, she had to change her lifestyle on 1000 lb Best Friends. Working out and going to the gym was never a priority for her before, but she understood that it would need to become part of her new lifestyle. She also was committed to changing her diet entirely, which consisted of her favorite comfort foods and fast food meals. It was something she didn't want to part with but knew, in the end, it would be worth the sacrifice. Meghan takes her diet one day at a time and doesn't seem to place as much an emphasis on hitting the gym. 7 Vanessa recognized her attachment to food on 1000 lb Best Friends. One of the biggest obstacles Vanessa had to face on her weight loss journey was her attachment to food. It wasn't only about the cravings and her desire for junk food, but she had to work on herself mentally and emotionally to understand why she was using it to cope with life. Once she found other outlets for joy and comfort, she was able to start making smarter and healthier choices. Vanessa has done a lot of work internally that Meghan may not have faced herself. 6 Vanessa held herself accountable instead of blaming others when she would fall off the wagon. Vanessa never failed to take accountability and reevaluate herself. Taking responsibility for her actions, whether it was straying from her diet or not sticking to her regimen, she understood she was the only one who could change her future and her outcome, and it was nobody else's fault. In contrast, when Meghan gets off track on 1000 lb Best Friends, she fails to understand that her choices are what's holding her back, and nobody or anything else is to blame. 5. Vanessa follow drive. Proctor's advice to take the right steps on her weight loss journey and be successful. Vanessa follow drive. Proctor's advice on 1000 lb best friends. She stayed up to date with her appointments, took what he had to say seriously, and believed in the plan he had set out for her. It wasn't always easy, and of course, she faced setbacks and hardships, but she trusted in his advice and the goals he wanted her to accomplish. Meghan has done the opposite and takes Dr. Proctor's advice as an attack and criticism instead of understanding that it's only to better her health. 4. Vanessa knew there was no alternative. When Vanessa first appeared on 1000 lb Best Friends, she knew there was no other alternative, and it was a now or never situation. Her initial reluctance and fear to change were quickly replaced with the shattering reality that she had no other choice if she wanted to live a longer and healthier life. Changing a lifetime's worth of habits was no easy feat, but she made it happen with a lot of time and dedication. Meghan is now engaged to her fiancé John Krieger and living with her 1,000-pound Best Friends co-star Tina Arnold. This new chapter of her life may have her blinded to the importance of staying the course. 3. Vanessa was motivated by her sons. Vanessa's biggest inspiration and source of motivation was her sons. She not only wants to be around them as long as possible, but Vanessa also knew that her way of living and her eating habits made an impact on them. The 1,000-pound Best Friends star wanted to be the best example possible for them and to teach them how to lead a healthy lifestyle in adulthood. Although Meghan has found motivation through her friendships with 1,000-pound Best Friends and her husband, she may need an even bigger push to not give up. 2. Vanessa continues to stick to her diet. Exercise. Vanessa posts her exercise routines as well as her healthy recipes on Instagram. She's making strides on her weight loss journey even when the cameras aren't rolling for 1,000-pound Best Friends. Vanessa has found that her life has improved mentally, physically, and emotionally by going to the gym and trying fun, delicious recipes. Meghan is taking her healthy eating habits one meal at a time, but the switch seems to take more effort and mindfulness compared to Vanessa. 1. Vanessa continues to have goals. Vanessa has accomplished more than she ever dreamed possible when she first started 1,000-pound Best Friends, but that doesn't mean her journey is over. Even though Vanessa has lost 200 pounds, she still has plans to keep going and lose weight so she can be approved for skin removal surgery. Continuing to actively have goals keeps her in the mindset of not slowing down or abandoning her progress. Meghan has goals to get healthy and lose weight, but she doesn't seem to have a defined plan like Vanessa.